All right, for this last step, we've done all 4 major forms here. Now what I like you guys to do is look for objects around your home that have more than 2 basic forms like combined. And I want you guys to think about doing the combinations here, okay? Try not to look at them flat on like this, because then they're gonna look flat. Try to look at them at an angle so we can see the volume here, even at a tilt if you want, okay? So position yourself somewhere where you're looking at something at an angle, or take a picture of something with your phone and maybe copy it from there. That would work. Or just kind of hold it. If it's small, you can hold it at a certain angle if you want, okay? So I'm gonna do 2 things. I'm gonna do this simple kind of little paint tube. We see 2 cylinders happening here, and even a little line and details if you want to add. So we'll start off here. Gonna do the same angle at the top. Doesn't have to be exact, just as long as you get the main form here, okay? And you'll see that the curves are about the same. And we'll see this ring here wraps around, but we lose sight of that. And it's pretty consistent thickness here. Wraps around, okay? We can pretend it's invisible if you want, just to kind of get a nice consistent oval. Usually how artists do it. And then they'll erase that line later. And then a little bit elongated, longer there. Again, it doesn't have to be exact. And then same curve. And that's it. And if you want to draw it prismatic, you guys can, or just kind of keep it as is. If you want to draw some additional details, like with the cap here in this direction, maybe draw like a little line. And this kind of thing going here too. Maybe get the little label on there if you want. Just for some extra detail. Once you open this thing up, whoop, uh-oh, that's a whole different little aspect there, because then you got a little cylinder in there, one over here, one inside of there. You just opened up a can of worms, is what they say, okay? So that looks pretty good. Now we got a little flash drive, and I thought this had some pretty cool forms. Pretty complex, and so we'll try to get it going on here. Maybe a little bit harder for you guys to see here. Try to hit it with the light in the right direction, but I'm gonna hold it this way. Maybe not get all the details. This one's got, try to get the angle right. It looks like this, like a flat half cylinder. Sorry, I'm gonna hold it right direction. And then lines going out this way. Kind of flares out a little bit. Really unique form here. Kind of pivots in and out. And this got a divot in here. Might be a little bit harder for you guys at this point. Probably a bad example. That's got a little inside line that comes in, give it some depth. Even a little mouth opening here. It's pretty good. That works. All right. And let's try, even like a pen would work, you know, at the right angle. See if you guys can do that. You know, you'd have really elongated cylinder. You would have this part right here. Kind of comes to a point. You got this extra cylinder back here. Lots of objects you guys can use. But just make sure they have at least a combination or 2, or maybe they're a little bit more complex to do. Just don't do a cup unless it has like a handle or something. It'll work. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. I'll put in some extra examples there, as well as a supportive video to help you guys out on that one. But again, you want to do minimum 5 objects that you guys have around the house for that one. All right, thank you.